The Pittsburgh Steelers are at odds of 27-1 to win the Super Bowl, and their season win total sits at 8.5. Last season saw the Steelers go 11-5 straight up and 9-7 against the spread, with the team going over the total in 9 games and under in 7. The Pittsburgh Steelers have not won a playoff game since 2010. They have the toughest schedule in the NFL for 2015, but they have a lot of talent on both sides of the ball, and they may be able to navigate their way to an AFC North title. The concern is that the team will be without running back Le'Veon Bell for the early part of the season, and they simply have to get better on defense, as they were 18th in the NFL in points allowed a year ago. The good news is that the offense is loaded with talented players like quarterback Ben Roethlisberger and wide receiver Antonio Brown. Plus, Bell will be back after the first 3 games of the season. Odds makers are not that high on Pittsburgh, as their win total for 2015 is set at just 8.5. Ben Roethlisberger has won 2 Super Bowls in his career, and he is coming off a great season a year ago as he threw for nearly 5,000 yards with 32 touchdowns. He has a lot of weapons around him, including Le'Veon Bell, who is one of the best running backs in the league, and Antonio Brown, who is a top receiver. The team also has Martavis Bryant, who exploded on the scene a year ago after Week 7. Not to be left out is tight end Heath Miller, who is as reliable as it gets. The offensive line is solid, led by Maurkice Pouncey and David DeCastro. The Steelers were not very good on defense a year ago, as they looked old and slow. Gone are Troy Polamalu and Ike Taylor, along with Jason Worilds. They won't miss Polamalu and Taylor at all. They did get Saken Golson out of Ole Miss in the draft, and they now have a new starter at safety in Shamarko Thomas. The Steelers took Alvin Dupree in the first round of the 2015 NFL Draft, and he should be a good pass rusher to replace Worilds. The Steelers have one of the top offenses in the league, but a leaky defense. If the team played in the AFC South, that wouldn't be a major problem, but in the competitive AFC North, it's a major concern. For our pick and prediction, we'll look for the Steelers to be in the mix again and finish at 9-7 or 10-6 this season.